said, I don't like Ta-Nehisi Coates. I genuinely believe, I think he might be the godfather of a lot of the race problems that we have today. That's not an exaggeration in terms of that essay, The Case for Reparations, single-handedly radicalized every white girl on a college campus who eventually ended up working at the New York Times, behest of the BLM movement, of all this other nonsense that we have today.
So as you all have just seen, which to me I was flabbergasted when I first saw this video, okay? Because this is a show called Breaking Points, where you got Crystal Ball, the lady on the right of the screen, and then you have Saagar Enjeti, the man on the left side of the screen. And he said that Ta-Nehisi Coates is the godfather of a lot of the race issues that we have in America. A guy who was doing the writing for Black Panther books and who has wrote essays, wrote books about what's going on in Israel as well, and reparations. He is somehow the problem now in America. He is the godfather. He's the creator of a lot of the race issues that we have going on. This guy is also in his 40s, if I'm not mistaken. So by what Saagar was saying, he is saying that Coates, the person who is mostly pushing out redlining, Jim Crow, segregation, lynching, slavery. So Tulsa massacres, Oscarville. I mean, are we making sense here? You're saying that because this guy has an opinion that he's the reason why we have a lot of racial issues in America? What does he have to do with redlining that white people created? Jim Crow, segregation, lynching, slaveries, murders, complete genocides that were going on as well. I guess I'm confused because none of that makes any sense. What did he have to do with people burning down towns because a person was Black that lived there? Or, a Black person put their toe in the water and now you threw acid into the water. Taking off skin and, making it into leather boots, feeding people to alligators. I mean, what are we talking about? How? So that was one where I'm like, that just doesn't make any sense at all. I don't understand how a white person being an ally to a Black person is a problem. I don't get that. So that's also another thing. And another thing that bothered me, or I guess I'm questioning. Another thing that I'm questioning is, why does it bother you so much that a white girl on a college campus is wanting to protest for injustices that are done onto Black people by her own people? Why does that bother you? How was that a bad thing that people are standing up with other Black people and understanding the racial prejudices that they experience? I don't get that, So when I was looking at all of this, I was honestly thinking, like, does he think he's white? Something that is a misconception is people think that you can only hold up white supremacy if you are white. And that just is not 100% true, because you have people, he's Indian for example, you have people who they would think that because they align more with the white man and they have a good job, they're in certain spaces that their people normally would not be in, that means that they're closer to the white man. So they seriously think, you have a lot of people who think like that they are like the white man. Like your Clarence Thomases, for example, or your Candace Owens, until you say the wrong thing and you cross them. Like, for example, with Candace Owens, she started talking about the Jewish community. And when she said that, then Ben Shapiro said, okay, you're out of here. Because I was cool with you talking about Black people. And she even admitted that they were cool with her talking about Black people. But they said, once you started crossing the line and think you would talk about my people, that's when I got beef. You can't do that. So that's my thing. It's like, does he think that he's a part of that crew of people? Because you're not. Newsflash. So I don't understand why you would go and say that this guy is the godfather of racial issues that we have in America, when I don't believe he went and put his knee on someone's neck. And I don't think he even told the other dude to put his knee on someone's neck. So I guess I'm confused as to what are we even talking about. I thought this was a very ignorant take. And one thing I will say is that Crystal Ball, the lady that was sitting next to him, she went and said, I don't agree. Now, whether she truly did not agree or she was just trying to say, like, okay, I'm trying to just cover my tail. Regardless of what it was, she said, I don't agree with this. Okay? I think that's a ludicrous statement. I don't think that you should have even said that, but that's your opinion. If that's how you feel, boo, then that's how you feel. But I don't agree, just for the record, everyone knows. But let me know, did you all see the clip? And what did you all think about it down below?